this is Katie Colleen here. Welcome back, Colleen Clan, or if you are new, then come join the family for day one of Sakura-con in Seattle, Washington. And I am back as fan favorite, best Jeanist with the Jeelchair. Right now it is Friday morning of con at 8 a.m. We just got our badges, and as you would expect for 8 a.m. at a con, it is empty and barren. This morning is actually the only time I have to check out the convention before I am Miku for the rest of the whole weekend. So I'll be checking out the venue, Artist Alley. So I'll be taking some very cursed and cringe video of the Jean Man. That is our plan for this morning. I'm taking you guys with me. Let's go.
Yeah, don't pull a muscle. Colleen,
make sure you stretch before you do your dances.
Do your stretches, and more stretches. This is premium content.
This is the second year that Sakura-con is operating out of two separate buildings. There's the older Arch building and the newer Summit building. I already talked about how this setup affects accessibility for the con in my 2023 vlog, so I don't want to repeat myself. I just wanted to mention some things that are specific to this year. So there was road construction between the two buildings. Obviously, the convention has no control of that. It's not their fault. But this construction did reduce one or two curb cuts down to gravel. So this just made it even more difficult to get between the two buildings. I am never present at this con without someone who is specifically responsible for pushing the wheelchair for me. That's just how I operate at Sakura-con. So I was fine. I also feel like I planned better with this being the second year. I tried to put all my Arch building events and planning together and all my Summit building events and planning together and kind of do one day in each building. Day one update. I wimped out of cosplay. The rest of the weekend is owned by Miku. I will be getting into Miku for prejudging for the cosplay contest. Sakura-con does their prejudging on Friday of the event. In this presentation, I will tell you about Hatsune Miku. I ran out of time for prejudging. You have 4 minutes, and last year when I competed Flora, I finished early, but this year with Miku, I did not. So I ran out of time, but I spent almost all that judging time talking about the wig and talking about the wheelchair accessibility aspect of the wig and how I use it. So I feel like it's still a win. I think I did good at prejudging. Got like a handful of video and photos of Miku. For my final trick, not my final trick, I will be in Miku all day tomorrow. I will be taking off this wig. If you would like to know how this happens, ta-da! Miku Day. Miku Day. Welcome back to day 2 of Sakura-con. It is Miku Day. I am once again at the con at 8 a.m. in full cosplay. So we are going to do our big PokeMiku photo shoot from like 8 to 10-ish. And then we are gonna have the big meetup, which is open to everyone to come. You don't have to be in cosplay or anything, from 10 to like noon or something. Basically, I'm going to be in Miku for 4 hours this morning doing stuff for the meetup, and I'm just really excited. Everyone has massive wigs, and we are all Miku together, Pokemon Mikus. All the Mikus got badge ribbons to hand out. This is mine, which is normal type Miku. This is my very first time handing out badge ribbons, and I have 100 to hand out in 2 hours. I don't think that's actually going to happen. I just want to say our Mikus are amazing. I love our Mikus. This is a very new media to be cosplaying from. The PokeMiku designs dropped in like September, October or something. So it's very new, and that means all these costumes here have been handmade in some sense by someone. We started this group before you could buy these costumes, so a lot of work went into this. These are very complex designs, not just to make, but also to wear. This group has been in planning since Sakura-con in November. Like, we have all worked so hard on this, and I have just loved this group and how they will share their Vocaloid knowledge with me. They've all been really great and helped me kind of get through this build and give me the motivation to finish it out so that I could have Miku to compete at the cosplay contest at Sakura-con. Here's the badge ribbon update. I've never been a badge ribbon girly. That's never been like my focus at con, but it turns out when you have badge ribbons to give, people will just give some back. So I ended up with a lot, and you can see all the ones from our meetup say Project Voltage on it. So that's how many we had at our meetup. So I'm going to get back into Miku for another 4 hours for the cosplay contest. Tech rehearsal starts at 3, and the contest doesn't end till 7. Oh, I'm a little bit scared to get into Miku again. From the first 4 hours, I can tell you it doesn't really hurt my head. Like, I don't get a wig headache, but my neck muscles are not quite strong enough to hold the extra weight. So my neck and my shoulders are getting really sore. They had a good, like, multiple hours with the heat pack during my heat pack break. But I can already tell that I'm going to be very sore tomorrow, which is why I'm not attending the convention tomorrow. But it has to be done. I really have wanted to do this contest. Like, that was the end game of this con, was doing the contest as Miku. So let's get it done. Let's put this wig back on again for another 4 hours.
Number 54, Colleen.cosplay, Master's Craftsmanship, as normal type trainer Miku from Vocaloid Project Voltage.
Yeah, Colleen!
Cosplay contest is done. We were in the bigger summit building this year. A gorgeous room. As always, this contest is really well done. I love the coordinators. And accessibility is always amazing at this cosplay contest. I really have no notes. There's nothing to complain about, from my perspective at least. On accessibility wise, everyone is super nice. The contestants were super great. Everyone was so good. I'm really happy with this performance, but let me give you like a behind the scenes. So on the first turn I took, I was kind of hyped up on adrenaline, and I went a bit deeper into that turn than I'd practiced, and my wig like shifted a little. You'll never see it in the video, but it shifted a little. I could feel it. So I kind of got a bit nervous, and I speed ran the rest of my walk-on, which you can never tell from the video. Just a little behind the scenes. That was not the walk-on I was planning. It was very fast because I felt my wig shift, and my biggest fear with this costume was losing the wig on stage. But yes, went well. I'm happy with that. I felt like I had a pretty decent shot at the Best Wig Award. But I did not place, which is fine. I've been on the other side of the judging table. I get it. And I don't really do conventions to win. I do it to get video footage to share with you and to compete in huge wheelchair accessible wigs on stage. And to have fun. I had a great time. So I will not be attending tomorrow because I can already tell after 9 hours in that wig, it will be hard for me to exist tomorrow. I am in for a huge pain flare. I can already feel my neck muscles like super sore even now. I do not recommend this schedule. Okay, don't be like me. I'm not recommending you do this. But 9 hours in that wig was a bit much. This is it for Sakura-con and the end of the Miku saga. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!